How's everyone doing today? Shankar Puri here. Today, just like every day, we're going to talk about the Bitcoin price and see where prices are heading. We have the S&P that broke out of our trend line and our pattern, and we're going to see exactly what it's going to be telling us for the coming days, as well as Bitcoin. Please remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, and all this information is for entertainment purposes only. So without further ado, let's dive right into the charts. All right, guys, so we're looking at Bitcoin right here, and if you can see, we actually on the 1 hour broke out of this rising wedge. So normally it's a bearish, normally you break out to the downside, but we did break out to the upside. And if we actually go on the 4 hour here, you could actually see, 1 minute, oops. Oh, my bad. Let's just stay on the 1 hour on this chart for a second. So yeah, so you can see that we're actually broke out of this rising channel, so this bear flag. But what I wanted to actually show you guys is if we scroll out onto the daily time frame. So the daily time frame, we do have this rising channel as well. But I wanted to show you that volume is decreasing as we've been increasing in price. And we do have a bearish divergence. So you know, not saying that we can't go any higher, but you know, it's starting to look like this upswing is maybe losing some momentum, and we might, you know, catch ourselves heading down closer to the bottom of this channel. You know, anything can happen, but you know, you just want to keep in mind of that and not be caught off guard. So it looks like we did, you know, even if we look at it here, if we look on the daily, so let me just have this disappear. So you can interpret it as in this, the bulls broke out. We got the breakout here on the daily time frame, and we could just be, you know, another way to interpret it is we could just be coming down to retest that head higher. So that's also a possibility that the bulls would be seeing, and then the bears, they'll be seeing something like this. We have decreasing volume, and you know, at the top of this channel, it's a bearish channel. But you know, you see that these wicks, a lot of the times I do not actually like to use wicks, but this is just another perspective that people can be using. Me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of using wicks to determine where price, to draw my trend lines. I do like to use the body. So if we actually came here and just used the body, now it's telling, you know, a different story, right? So yeah, you just want to keep that in mind. But the bears could be seeing this, and then the bulls, oops. The bulls could be seeing something like this on the daily. So you just want to be careful that you're just on the right side of the trade. And at the moment, regardless of what the bulls or bears are seeing, at least we can anticipate, I'm anticipating at least a retest of right here. So we can anticipate that, at least, is what I think, you know, could definitely happen. But we, you know, taking a long or short now, again, risky, can be risky. You know, a move has just happened, so you know, just be careful with that. Another thing, if we look at the USDT dominance on the USDT dominance on the hourly, we see right here we do have a bullish divergence at the moment. So you have a bullish divergence, and normally, like I said in almost every video, when the USDT dominance goes up, Bitcoin retraces or crashes, depending how fast the dominance moves. So the move up to here, if we get it, could show a change of structure on the 1 hour, but it could be the first real retest of this daily trend line to head lower. So you want to be careful of that, in that if we come all the way up here and then head lower, that could be the retest that the bulls need on the Bitcoin chart. Could be the retest that the bulls need on the Bitcoin chart that we were just talking about. Or if we had lower, the bears, the bulls, may see more upside. So you want to be careful of that, all right, when you're entering and exiting your trades. So let's take a look at the total 3, guys. We have right now, last time we looked at this, I was indicating that we're currently underneath. I've left this for quite some time, but currently, and I had this drawn out the last time we made the video, is currently we're underneath a support zone, resistance zone, previous support, and we were at a daily support zone, and now we're heading up to the resistance zone. So what we can anticipate is that as the price increases, we'll probably have some tension here, but this is the first test of the resistance zone. So we can't anticipate to it at least coming back down here at least. And remember, we are in a downtrend, lower highs, lower lows. So we're in a downtrend. There's just no way around it. We're in a downtrend, for us, this, yes, it could definitely be a, reversal pattern, but this has been a long downtrend. So just for it to reverse off of this, I don't think is likely going to happen. I don't think we're gonna just reverse and head higher. But again, if the chart looks like this in 6 months, then it's gonna be like, wow, this was so obvious, right? So just keep that in mind, that we may not reverse, but this is the first test, so you want to be careful. The altcoin market, this is the total 3, so the Bitcoin and Ethereum are not in this chart. So the altcoins have definitely been having a nice rally for the last couple days, for the last week, and we're getting up against the resistance zone right now for it. So just be careful. You might get chopped out, and we could head lower on here, and a lot of alts, they'll bleed. You may find an opportunity in taking shorts, but buying some alts down here when the price was down here, the market cap was down here, was definitely a good move. But at the moment, we need to see some confirmation of what will be happening in this zone, as it has been a support and resistance area all the way back of February 2021, and now we're in July of 2022. So you just want to be cognizant that if we look over here, even if you look over here, let's see from here. Take it from here. Take it from here. You want to take it from here. Take it from here. Is a bearish divergence, right? So again, this is a hidden bearish divergence. Either way, whichever way you take it from, and these hidden bearish divergences normally indicate a trend continuation, and we're on a downtrend. So this could be, the lower high in this area could be somewhere where we find a lower high and then make another leg lower. So just be careful. Don't feed into your emotions thinking the bull run is on yet. It could be tomorrow. We could just fly past, and anything can happen. But we want to make sure that if we think the bull run's on, let's at least maybe protect our capital, make purchases in this area instead of making purchases in this area, or even right here. All right, and that will give us more cushion, safety. And I'll be honest, with trading at the beginning, you want to find all the opportunities. But as you get a little better, you want to find opportunities, but you want to find opportunities that you don't have to risk as much, because trading is more about protecting your capital, but it takes some time to actually understand that. And even me, I'm still, every day it's a steady grind every day, but yeah, just keep that in mind, that if you're gonna think the bull run's back on, you're gonna load into alts, at least wait until you see a trend reversal of some sort. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, even if we get all the way up here, the market cap for crypto is only 800 billion, still under a trillion. I mean, for the altcoin market cap, it's still under a trillion. That's tiny. You're not really missing out the way you think you're missing out, even if you wait until it breaks that, and then you start purchasing over here. You're not really missing out. But to put in perspective, if you buy here and we get rejected and we go down another 50%, when we get back up here, you'll probably have 60% less money to actually allocate when we get back up here anyways. So just keep that in mind, that, you know, you buy here, goes down 50%, you're gonna be stressed. You might lose, you know, a lot of sleep. I don't know. You know, you might not be able to work. You know, might be depressed for a month, and it's gonna cost you your peace of mind. So if you can maybe wait a little bit, it's up to you. I don't know much though. Then, you know, you might save yourself from some mental turmoil. You know, maybe I'm speaking from experience, maybe I'm not. I have no idea. But yeah, no, seriously, guys. The best thing in this market is just keep a clean mind. You know, a healthy mind, and because when you're not thinking straight, bro, you're just gonna make every mistake. Like, and then you're gonna look back and be like, bro, I'm not even that type of person, but you are, because you did it. You know what I mean? So, but okay. So now we're looking at the ETH versus BTC. So, like I said, we had this bearish divergence, and this hidden bearish divergence indicates continuation. And you can see we had this nice bearish candle that came in. However, so this is daily time frame. You can see that the price right now is bouncing on the daily support that was supported over here. So we didn't break underneath on this candle. So, you know, it doesn't mean at the moment we could head lower, like we're gonna automatically head lower. We could definitely, you know, just find this as support and head higher. But for us to at least say, hey, ETH is gonna be on an uptrend, it would be nice to see it get over this red zone here that we have called out yesterday. So this strong red candle here, you know, with this bearish divergence, we've had falling volume, so a divergence in volume. You know, we may actually see this as a lower high, but let's see. Let's not count our eggs too fast. So last chart, guys, before I let you go, is we have the S&P 500 chart. So if we look here, well, like I was saying yesterday, is we had this trend line and this yellow trend line that I drew, and it actually broke out. It broke out on the today in the trading day, but it actually stopped right at our daily resistance, the daily resistance from over here. So tomorrow, let's look closer, see if we can see what's going on. So tomorrow, we want to be patient and see how the market's going to react at this resistance zone. You can see over here, rejected, you know, tried to break up, strong rejection, support, you know. So, and then if we go all the way back to where we discovered this turmoil, I don't even know if it's, yeah, over here. So you can see it got rejected and there was some tension in the price. And yeah, so just keep in mind that a reaction will happen tomorrow here, in this chart, in this price action, whether we break above or retest this trend line. Just be cognizant of the fact that this is at the moment, we are at a very important part. You know, the S&P is at a very important resistance zone that can be flipped to support. But if you're going to enter a long, wait until it breaks above, you get your confirmations, and then enter a long. I would not recommend, because I'm not a financial advisor, entering longs before the break. You could, entering a long on the retest, definitely more, is definitely safer. All right, so that's all for today, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Tune in tomorrow for some more altcoin news, Bitcoin news, and definitely going to eventually update some of you with some altcoin trades, Bitcoin trades that we've been doing in the market, just so you can see how we can stay profitable in the market. But I'll tell you something. Unless you can look at all the strategies in the world, if you don't have the right mindset, you're not going to be profitable. Because you see this hair receding. This is the first year and a half in the crypto market. Before that, my hair was fine. Nowadays, I have to go to the barber. I tell him just cut my hair bald. But that's the first year and a half, first year at least, with the wrong mindset in the market, thinking that I'm in it, I'm getting in early, so I should definitely 100x. That's not how life works. And also how life doesn't work is opportunities are there's always more opportunities in front of you than behind you. So keep that in mind as people are making their 10x, their 5x. It looks like they're making hundreds of thousands and millions. Just remember, your opportunities are still more abundant in front of you than behind you, no matter what age you are. So just keep that positive mindset and just shake off the losses. No big deal. I've definitely lost, or I definitely paid tuition more than I should have. I'm probably in the doctor's salaries by now. So, but sometimes the degree of your losses, the pullback, your success will be even bigger, right? So just keep a good mindset. Crypto's gonna be here forever now. It's always gonna be here forever. 2009 wasn't the first time blockchain and crypto was discovered. It was in the, I think, 80s or 90s. So this has been something that has been, evolving. It's just starting to hit the mainstream. And if people are making millions in the stock market and it's so big, why can't you do it in crypto? It's literally 1/10 or 1/100th of the size of, all the markets combined. So don't brush it off. You got decades for this to play out. And, you can only get better as you continue in the markets. All right. So without further ado, enjoy the night or day, wherever you are watching this. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.